Alrighty, well, we'll see who is going to take game number 1 here in Alliance versus Beast Coast. But first, don't forget, you can always vote for your Mercedes MVP.
Hello, Lacoste.
Hello,
it's me and you.
Us once again.
Howdy. Yeah, we're into casting mode now. Moved over, sat ourselves down, and we're ready to get in. Scriff, our wonderful observer. Hello, buddy. The little wave of the mouse, love it. So, Alliance up against Beast Coast, game 1 of this best of 2, and already Beast Coast setting themselves up for a bit of a battle down bottom rune spot. Storm Spirit, interesting ward up towards top rune spot. That doesn't block the camp, does it? So you're still going to be able to stack and farm that up while scouting any entrances to his jungle. An Alliance defending down bottom, but homing missile level 1 from Hector. Start off towards Fata with an impale.
Oh,
Missiles off onto a different target.
How
though.
do you miss a rocket?
Apparently like that. Body blocks coming out of the Nyx Assassin. Fata does dip left. Gets himself out of danger for now, but it is a foregone conclusion. Oh, maybe not. The mango's going to work. Fata, he's stunned up and he's killed. A Nyx Assassin, if you can land your stuns like that, beautiful hero.
2 out of 2. I'm going to keep counting.
Boots first on Nyx.
Oh, he got the first blood. He deserved it for sure.
And DK mid up against the Storm. Limp versus Chris Luck. Secure that range creep. Nicely done by the DK. Already starting out with his braces. And we look towards top. Whisper. So they've safe laned the Bristleback up top, all on his lonesome for now. And it looks like Beast Coast keeping 3 heroes down south, dealing with 3-3. Double stun, actually clips Hanskin in the back with a blinding light in. The homing missile there. Does he have another shield? 3-3.
It's
oh,
ready.
The arrow comes out and they turn back onto Schofield, but Stinger has the body blocked to keep 3-3 out of the battle. Still, what an awkward turn of affairs.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Schofield will go back or he's just going to suicide. He's really low on HP. Seems like he will run back to the base.
Should TP out to another lane. 7-0, 7-0, mid lane, pretty much a farm trade, right? No kill threat unless someone else rotates in.
Exactly. There's no way one of these heroes kill each other unless someone makes a huge mistake. Or maybe Storm Spirit somehow gets Arcane Rune, gets Region Rune, then starts playing more aggressive. But right now he's really limited on mana, just wants to get to that bottle, needs 50 gold to get it.
Oh, they're dead even there. Gonna try to make another play onto 3-3. Blinding light back again, that displacement ability. We talked about it on panel, so powerful, and with a stun to follow up, they take him down. Hanskin, oh, he's got no leap. Oh, Schofield boots, there we have it.
Wow.
This aggressive Troy lane, man. Cottle, oh, he's going to die to tower before the Abaddon gets there. No XP for you.
That's a really nice play from them. Also, Nyx Assassin as a pick. I kind of doubted it, but so far so good, even though he's only level 1. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Fata.
Whisper?
Both of them,
double kill? Oh, no, he's not going to get it. He's not quite going to get it. Nico Baby TB's back to his tier 1, but he's still very low on HP. 3 tangos remain, but Whisper is 1v2ing a Bloodseeker Jakiro lane.
He's using a lot of mana now. He also has a bottle to keep the harassment going. I like the build.
Very nice.
I talked about the build on Bloodseeker, but in this situation, Blood Rage is okay because he wants to have some extra damage for last hit since he's in 2 versus 1 scenario.
What were your exact words? If you take Blood Rage level 1, don't play Blood.
Nah, man, Nico Baby played like a beast during Dream League, especially on the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, it's become one of his signature heroes in a period where Bloodseeker just hasn't felt like a hero. Limp and Storm, 19-3, 17-1. Still pretty even, but Chris Luck has burnt through the majority of his regen, while Limp does still have that Dragon's Blood. As bottom lane, that Troy lane yet again. Grouping up, finding 3-3 because Hanskin has left the lane. He's gone on a bit of a wander, rotating in towards mid, trying to find anything just to alleviate the pressure. Like 3-3, he's TP'd back down to bottom and he's immediately being dived.
They're still chasing, they're trying to find him. Hector has a 1-1-1 build, which means even more stun, or he can set things up for a Baron. 33 just hiding. What a spot.
Hey, takes a creep. One last hit. Homing missiles coming his way, though, with the Aphotic Shield on. Illuminate and Stun connect onto him. But the Abaddon, seemingly tanky enough to weather the storm, turns. Whacks into Schofield a couple of times, but they've got the Blinding Light just to delay that push forward.
I like how 33 used his Aphotic Shield straight away when it was off cooldown for the first one to pop. And then Nyx Assassin was dropping really low. He just wanted to assert the dominates in the lane. Even though he's 1 versus 3.
Does recuperate some of that. So Chris Luck DD down bottom. Up towards top, though. It's a 1v3, and Whisper still seemingly winning this 1v3. Moran has made a rotation up, but I don't know what their plan is. The arrow comes out, won't connect. Bloodright dodged, and Whisper goes back in, thinks about it, doesn't want to commit. Lots of quill sprays back into the face of Fata, but Alliance shifting their trial lane up top doesn't seem to be doing any better than when they had a 2-1-2.
I'm wondering if he's gonna stay for this rune on top, try to grab both, but yeah, maybe that would be a bit too much.
A bridge too far.
Yeah.
He should be able to get this one. Hansken does land the arrow, snipes out the rune, steals it, so bottle remains empty over on that Whisper Bristle.
That's really unfortunate for him, because right now he has the pop shrine, even pinged it. It was probably, sorry Storm, I have to use it.
Where is Storm? I see him farming the Radiant side. Oh, he got the DD rune and he just decides to farm a jungle camp on his way back to lane. 32 and 4, still dead even with a DK like we expected. None of them stressing or pressured too heavily. Maybe with Hansken coming in though, Dragon Tail into Arrow, but they've got Nyx with a Carapace, and Chris Luck, he can ball himself out if need be, which he will do so, and back to Shrine they go. So 2 shrines in the first 6 minutes here from Beast Coast.
Do you think that's good or bad, Gary? Like, if you use them, they're gonna be up once again, and you got the efficiency from it. 33, hype it up.
Yeah, I mean, 33 is juking in the trees. He tries to deny, but Hector there with the right clicks.
Did you see that play from Stinger? Like, he went to the fog just so that he can't use the coil and deny himself. Also,
Very
coil
nice.
is a pure damage for those who don't know, when you're dealing the self damage, so it's always easy to deny. You don't have to count in the magic resistance. DK.
He's tanky as hell. He's got a belt, he's got a bracer, he's got boots, all the items beginning with B. Makes you unkillable, apparently. Storm and Nyx unable to get the job done. But back to your shrine question, I think for sure the efficiency you stated, you know, you get it on cooldown, you've got another cycle coming up, but also the fact that you've used, you know, the resources of the shrine, you've preemptively used harassing and zoning out and pressuring your opponents.
What if we had the stats for how many times you popped the shrine? If someone's listening, add it up.
See which team is the most heavy shrine abusers.
Yeah, and how much heal you got from it.
Because, like, I think, yeah.
I'm a smart guy, Gary, sometimes.
So IO, teams that pick IO are going to win that every time, because you get, like, quadruple the heal from shrines when you tether up people. It's pretty insane. But the fact that you're using shrines almost aggressively rather than falling back and using them defensively feels good for Beast Coast, I'd say. They have a firm grasp on this map. 2K lead, 6-1. Bristleback now has the buddy system in place. The Nyx Assassin just sat behind him while Alliance continue tri-laning around Nico Baby. You talked about it on panel. They create a lot of space for this Nico Baby carry. On a Bloodseeker, he needs it, especially this game.
Yeah, he's having an okay time, not the greatest. Is level 5, 1 point in Bloodright only. He's going for that drums. It's kind of a standard build. Gives you an extra mana to spam your spells, an extra movement speed on top of it. Bottom lane, Keeper of the Light dropping fairly low, but someone just stopped the TP.
Double bracer on 3-3.
That's the best item in the game. If
Still.
you haven't noticed. Yeah.
Oh, baby, look at this. That's a juicy old stack. So the tri-lane top, I've neglected to mention that they have been building up bank, but Schofield is here to leech the experience 4 ways. Mirana, Jakiro, Bloodseeker all sharing this medium camp that Nico Baby takes out.
And you can't notice that because you have your own allies leeching some XP. Usually if you're solo, you notice something is happening.
Like, maybe now you'll know, but even then you don't expect a Nyx to be invis standing right next to you. A large camp will get taken out, but nice Dragon Tail with the arrow follow through. Hanskin has set up a kill here onto Chris Luck. And Limp can maybe transition this into a solid amount of tower damage, maybe take the tier 1 down to about half HP. But Alliance picking it up.
Yeah, right now Alliance did few rotations, which they kind of benefited from. Second Dragon Knight ulti will deal some damage to the tower. He really does not care about any harassment coming out right now. 4 points in Dragon Blood plus a Bracer, pretty much unkillable at this point unless they bring numbers. They need Gyro Storm +1 to kill him if he's full HP.
So Nyx is just here basically soaking up all the creep waves that come his way. So Bloodseeker Rupture use first rotation from Nico Baby. And now likely they keep the Bloodseeker bot, give him the safe lane farm, put 3-3 up towards top.
Now that I'm thinking of it, you know what's the strongest hero against Hector? Bloodseeker. Because he always TPs to farm and his TP will never be ready.
That's really smart, actually. I mean, yeah. How do you beat Bloodseeker? You TP away. How do you beat people that TP away?
Buy Boots of Travel first item.
Ooh.
I don't know, because that's the way Hector plays. Like, he always TPs to a shrine. If there's a 1.5 creep wave approaching, he's gonna use that TP.
Yeah, he's bouncing around the map consistently. Bristleback, nice ice path from Fata. We'll be able to open up a kill here onto Whisper. It's
now steal it.
a long, arduous effort, but 3-3 will clear it up. And in the same breath, Chris Luck has found Hanskin. So a trade there, at least for Beast Coast. But it feels like Alliance are, building up this pressure.
Ideally, you would want your Mirana to be level 6 once she uses the Dome, but wasn't involved in many of the kills, didn't jungle much with the arrow, so that means she's under-leveled. With Moonlight Shadow, you want to make some kind of a move. Your biggest target in this game is Gyrocopter. You just want to slow down his farm.
Have you seen this build from Gyro, by the way? You're mentioning
straight into Axe.
Slow down the farm, not even a Wraith Band. Double Slippers, Wand Phase, Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, that's budget flippers for you. Budget Wraith Bands. Sorry.
Budget Wraith Bands.
Yeah.
No Ring of Aquila this time around. Rupture onto Hector. He does not have a TP. You've called it, Lacoste. You know him inside and out. So Hector under the tower will fall, and he'll move on to the Keeper of the Light now as well. Nico Baby, somehow, with the help of Fata, gets the tick down on Kotl, while Schofield has to bail away. And again, it's just Alliance left and right. Bot lane, they're slaying. Mid lane, Limp is laying it on thick. Chris Luck, he's trying to trade back into the DK. It just isn't worth his while at all. Yeah, maybe with the Nyx coming in, though. Vortex into the break and the stun. The arrow flies on in, but the Nyx tanks it up, so the DK is the target of choice, but the saves from 3-3. Oh, the Will-O-Wisp has caught the two of them. Limp has bounced back into it. The Macropie dealing with Chris Luck, and the fire burns him alive. And Alliance potentially have turned this one with Nico Baby swinging in from the right-hand side. Takes out the Bristleback. He can look for more. He's hungry. Thirsty for blood. Nico Baby's Bloodseeker wants Stinger, but he's stunned up. Blinding Lighted again, and Hector with a rocket barrage. Homing missile in. Bloodseeker's down. He dived too deep, Lacoste.
That was a bit too greedy from Nico Baby. Even popped the drums plus a phase boost.
Why are they
Everyone was pretty
tipping
much
Limp?
on 50% HP, but you don't necessarily need to go at tier 2 tower while tier 1 is still standing. Even though we saw some kind of a sick plays from him coming out in the previous tournament that we just had in Sweden, and that's the way he plays.
Why are they tipping Limp at the end? I don't get it. Tilting Limp instead of tipping Nico Baby. Well, and anyway, yeah, it was worth the try. Nico Baby tries to get the additional couple of kills. And Hector straight back to farming Ancients and jungle stacks. Chris Luck on this bottom lane. Ideally, Beast Coast want to take this bottom tier.
What a nice bat.
He can't stop, he's dead.
That's the silence. I don't think he was thinking about it. Usually you don't think, yeah, Baron's gonna hit me 4 times and silence me, and
I'm gonna get hit by an ice path from Fog.
It's some of those things that were in Dota for so long, and you're still not used to it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that caught me off guard as well. I'd be crybabying too, Chris Luck. Deary me. Limp and Hanskin up to top. They want to try and shove the tier 1 there. Just looking at this map, it just feels weird. 13 minutes in, neither of the side lanes have lost any of their tier 1s. Only that mid tower has fallen so far.
Also, in that previous fight on the mid lane, when they killed the Dragon Knight, Nyx Assassin's Vendetta applies break, so that's a big deal when you're playing against a hero like a Dragon Knight.
Absolutely right. Get rid of that armor and HP regen. So Alliance, they will convert. They will get a tier 1 at long last. No equal pressure from Beast Coast down bottom, unfortunately. They're all farming their own jungle as a 3-stack. There's Bristle. There's Storm. And Dragon Knight might have found a target. Oh, is Nyx invis? Nyx is invis, so Nyx sees the DK coming in. That's what's happening. But they sentry down, they stun the Bristle. Hansken gets the arrow, but Schofield, he's trying to slip away. Nice impale. He's dragging them on a merry chase here. If he dies, he doesn't mind too much. He's baited 4 heroes in, and a neutral creep gets the kill.
The extra damage. Bloodseeker popped the Blood Rage, used it offensively.
Unfortunate there for Alliance. Sucked in as Stinger.
33.
How is he so speedy? Phase boots plus level 4 passive. I was talking about the 20-minute timing, but it looks like Alliance are ready much, much sooner.
All he needs is one hit. Get close with the phase boots, slow him down, and he's dead. He did not want to fully commit. Use Will-O-Wisp to save himself there. I think it's a correct choice. Because right now they're in a... If you look at the net worth, it's pretty even, but it feels like it's all Alliance right now. They need that farm on Hector. He just finished the Aghanim Scepter. It's still sick timing on Ags, 15 minutes in, on top of the network. Bristleback just bought a Vanguard, so if they want to take a fight right now, it's fine.
And Storm, most certainly not an early game hero, right? You definitely want to get into that mid game, 25 plus minutes, ideally to just get itemization going.
Yeah, Alliance should keep fighting right now because they have this Abaddon who has 4 points in shield. Dragon Knight just bought a Blink Dagger. Ideally, you would want to get a kill on Storm Spirit, just slow him down.
Like, Storm isn't even really... Well, he's trying to push out waves and farm, but he's not cutting waves. He doesn't feel comfortable really showing anywhere on the map, and he might get bottom. Whisper. It's a Bristleback. He's tanky. And they've got the Nyx Assassin here to look for 3-3 and Fata. They're in that hidey hole in the trees yet again, and 3-3 will try and bail. But with a Will-O-Wisp there, they're sucked back in with a Hypnotize, and with the DK breathing down the Keeper of the Light, they might get Hector. The stun's there. Dragontail finds the Gyro in the top right corner, but the Bristleback going to work. Finds the kill on Fata's Jakiro and TP's home until the arrow cancels out his plans, his ambitions crushed, and Beast Coast lose 3 under that tier 1, and they only get the Jakiro, hey?
This is how Fata plays. Like, he was sitting on the bottom lane, just trying to make stuff happen, farming, and he always ends up being high level. He's almost level 10, 17 minutes in. Also, I like how they were hiding in that little spot near the tier 1 tower on bottom, and he just uses Will-O-Wisp to take down the trees. Like, we know where you are.
It doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. The tree house is being cut down and burned. Oh, sneaky little ward spot.
Oh, yeah. 2 observer wards. So if you kill one, you think, yeah, that's great. They don't have any vision there. But if they place 1 sentry, it could reach and kill both of those.
Yeah, it depends where they sentry. We'll see if they are able to grab either of them. GPM talent for Nyx Assassin. Beast Coast are just rushing Aghanim Scepter on all their heroes. Okay, not all their heroes. Gyro and Nyx both straight up going into the Aghanim Scepter without a second thought. And Gyro now looking for that Maelstrom before the BKB, so still aiming for this transitional period.
Yeah, it kind of became a standard build because you want to get that Aghanim Scepter to farm up with the side gunner. Then you want to procs from that side gunner, so you build into Maelstrom, which excels your farming a lot. And you don't necessarily need to get a BKB, but he might still switch if they feel like they want to take a fight. That's why he bought the Mithril Hammer.
Yeah, absolutely. And Storm is also
big zip
looking for that BKB, and a kill like that on the Jakiro will only help his efforts. That's a nice arrow, but TP completes before it could connect.
That was double leap. If he used one more, I mean, they don't have the vision there, so it's kind of a risky play, but... And it's only level 1 leap, so charge replenish time 45 seconds, pretty big.
Nyx gets found. Again, Hansken aided by the Dragon Tail to land the arrow. And Alliance, another kill tallied up. Oh, I just saw BKB. Yeah, Nico Baby drums BKB. So he's ready to battle. He'll rupture Whisper. TP ready on the Bristleback. if he wants to go for it, but he's holding. As Hanskin comes in from the north, Stinger trying to save his buddy. With the Will-O-Wisp there, he buys some time. Delay that rupture as long as you can as Whisper turns and looks to fight.
A lot of stats.
Hanskin is about to fall. He's going to get it with a Quill Spray, and Nico Baby's going to be worried about this as well. He cannot continue chasing. 3-3 and Fanta will try with the help of Limp now. Arriving from the northern side. It, again, is long, arduous work, but they kill the threat. They neuter the push bottom lane, keep their tier 2 alive. Bristleback is off the map. But you have to wonder now, Beast Coast, they have Storm out on the map farming. He's had a free time while the Bristle is making all of that space.
Yeah, you also have this Gyro, and he realizes I don't need this Maelstrom right now. I'm going straight for a BKB so I can join my team and use this farm that I have. Because net worth-wise, Beast Coast is winning at the moment. But they need to be careful about this Bristleback, because even if the BKBs are up, it's still physical damage.
Yeah. It is incredibly scary. Staring down the barrel of that Bristleback. Full Solar Crest done for 3-3. Hanskin working on the Greaves. Not too far off the mech, and already has the Arcanes, of course. As Nico Baby. The regular Maelstrom after BKB. You know, Bloodseeker, similar function to the Gyro, right? You've got so much attack speed, you want some kind of proc mechanism. And yet again, Nyx Assassin under the sentry gets caught out by this kind of shallow warding from Alliance, holding that shrine area, holding this high ground, and it gets pinged out.
They still didn't de-ward those 2 Observer wards, which gives them a lot of the vision, especially if they want to... And they feel safe in that area because they still have a Sentry ward and Observer ward of their own. I like this, that Storm is going for Lincoln Sphere. Instead had BKB queued up, but I don't think that would be a great choice because your mana pool right now is really limited and you're using the BKB charges.
And, you know, as far as setups go, it's Dragon Tail, right? Dragon Tail Arrow, Dragon Tail Ice Path, so as long as you are able to block the Dragon Tail, you should be okay for the most part. A very nice TP from 3-3, and potentially the ability to fight bottom. Blood right.
Oh, he found
it's
Gyro.
It's going to be there, and they've got the stun, the rupture, everything in. Gyro, Bristleback being pummeled into the ground. The Will-O-Wisp does absolutely nothing. Nico Baby looks for the additional bonus kill. Cherry on top. The double kills there for him, and he might even get the triple. Whisper, he's sticked, he's wandered, he's walking his way out, waddling back as the Bristleback will not be where he ends. 3-3 is unstoppable now on this Abaddon.
This is exactly how Alliance played in the Dream League. They know when to fight, when to fall back, undefeated in the group stage. The only team that could take the games off from them were Demon Slayers, and there's another arrow. Limp is creating so much space with this Blink Dagger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not sure they can take the Roche right now because they were fighting at the tier 1 tower. At bottom, Dragon Knight ulti is running out, and he's going in for the damage. 30 damage on Dragon Knight. That extremely high level, almost level 16.
Yeah, and this is that, you know, you mentioned the kind of 15 to 20 period, the window for Alliance. They need to keep going. Don't take your foot off the pedal. Whoa, Chris Luck. Okay, the Lincolns, the reveal of it. Forces out the Dragon Tail. He's still toying with Limp here. I just don't see the goal for Beast Coast. What is the purpose of this? They force Alliance back. I guess they defend their tier 2. Move down towards the bottom rune and grab a haste for your Storm. Gyrocopter, Maelstrom, nearly done on top of that BKB. So are we looking for like a smoke play from Beast Coast? Do they try and move out and make something happen? Or are you in a position as Beast Coast where you hold your high ground, hold your ramps, and hope that Alliance slip up somewhere?
They have this Storm Spirit, which is one of the most annoying heroes to play in the late game, so right now they don't need to take a farm, but if they can, Storm Spirit and Nyx Assassin could play together. Right now Alliance is playing extremely well, just going as one unit. Because they know, if we move, Nyx Assassin plus Storm will pick us off. Now with the Vlads on 33, where is it? It's flying, that's gonna be some extra damage, plus a lifesteal and Solar Crest. The Beast Coast, they could know about this, but Storm Spirit, Ice Bat's not gonna save him there with the Lincoln Sphere, but now they know. Dragon
There's the jump on Nyx. Bristleback is there with the Will-O-Wisp, and they're trying to focus down Fata, but the Invis, the Moonlight Shadow, and no reveal from Beast Coast means they lose Storm and Nyx and more to follow. They're trying to chase down the Kotl down to the bottom right. Another Dragon Tail from Limp connects in. Whisper TP's home. He's safe and sound back at home. Limp with a double kill, though, and yet again, 3 casualties for the price of 1 Jakiro.
Yeah, Jakiro just throws his body there after he uses the spells, please kill me, and they do that. He even bought back. I don't think it was necessary, but that's the kind of a play you want to go there, especially if they want to buy back. Now they secured the Roche, got that Aegis on Nico Baby. Well, now that I'm thinking of, Storm Spirit was having a lot of issues in that fight, actually using his spells and zipping because of the Ice Bat, and there were some really good arrows that hit him twice.
Oh, the sustain. Yeah, you talked at the start of the show.
Meta.
Sustain meta, yeah. We've got, what, Mech on Mirana. We've got Vlad Solar Crest. We've got so much here with the Dragon Blood on top of DK. They're just not dying. Everyone's half HP, but they're all being sustained up. And Chris Luck, he's run out of mana, so he's run out of damage. No mobility remaining. Does get Chakra back up, but he's silenced by the Abaddon. 3-3 has kept Chris Luck out of the fight for a long period, but now he's got no choice but to fall flat and die unless Nico Baby, he's got the gyro. Look for more, Chris Luck will fall, and this might just be the beginning of the end for Beast Coast here in Game 1 because the Bloodseeker is out of control. One more hit should do the trick. He's got him as well.
He's healing up.
Ice Path into Bloodright. Whispers are goner. Nico Baby, this is your game to run now. And Beast Coast, absolutely nothing left in the tank.
Yeah, this Keeper of the Light needed to take care of Storm Spirit, gives him mana, but with that Aegis, every single time Dragon Knight form is up, Alliance wants to take a fight. They even took a previous fight without the DK. Seems like this game is still not over. Only 5,000 network lead because Beast Coast, they know how to farm, especially Hector, but it's not looking good for them. Now that Dragon Knight is level 18, the slow for the Storm Spirit plus a Gyro and most importantly Bristleback, that's a huge cripple for them.
Yeah, and full Greaves now coming out. Oh, Schofield
Courier
might be able to snipe this one. Hey-oh, he doesn't have his Vendetta going.
He might hit it twice, or not at all.
It's difficult though. And they've already made a move into the battle. Gyrocopter gets his BKB off at half HP, but he's already been destroyed, brutalized by Limp and Nico Baby. Hector's gone for 50 seconds with no buyback. Chris Luck in the back looking for targets. This is a defense, a hold by Beast Coast. They do take down the Aegis.
Limp has Blink Dagger, there's the Dead Storm.
And Limp, he's so tanky. He's already there finding a couple of kills in the back. Nico Baby respawning after the Aegis. Stinger down. Bristleback, last man standing. Oh, he's not. There's a Nyx Assassin burrowed into the ground. He's stuck his head into the sand like the proverbial ostrich does. 3-man stun, beautifully done. But then what? But then what do? You run away, you get stunned up, you get caught, you get killed, and this is where you probably call game.
I mean, they'll still have a tier 2 tower on the bottom. They lost 2 sides, 60 seconds without the Storm Spirit. It's not looking good, but they can play this game for one more fight.
Whisper. There's been so much of this, right? Whisper has been 1v3ing, 1v4ing, 1v-Xing. Bristleback trying his damnedest to hold on to what remnants remain of Beast Coast in this game. But Nyx Assassin, in the midst of it all, 1v5ing. Not really going to work out, and the BKB from Gyro is about to end, and Alliance might think about turning. They've got shields, they've got heals. They've got the ability to run away. Nico Baby wants in. They've got the Gyro caught and killed, all tucked up and dead. Beast Coast. I think Whisper just wants to have a bit of fun now.
Yeah, it seems like they are thinking about what they're gonna do in the second game because this one's over for sure.
Let's see what Stinger can do. Stinger and Storm. 2 versus 5. They can buy back Bristol. They can drag this game out for another 5 minutes. Do you see any hope for Beast Coast here, Lacoste? Are you just going to say no?
It's going to be straight no from me, Gary.
I knew that was coming. Yeah, your tier 4s are falling. 3-3's got the curse going. And these buildings absolutely destroyed. Throne is exposed, and there we have it. Good game is called. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Alliance hit their timings. Beast Coast just fell flat after laning stage, didn't they? And that will be that. Game 1 goes the way of Alliance.